In this video, I'm going to do 3 rock hunts. One in the Willipa Hills, in the Longview, Kelso area in the woods. That's not something I normally do. And then I'm going to do 2 hunts at the coast. And you can kind of see the differences between the 2 areas. So I'll put a table of contents in the description if you want to skip around. Enjoy! So this is a little off the beaten path for me, different than what I normally do. You normally see me on the coast, but here I am at an undisclosed location in the Willipa Hills. Yeah, Zach's showing me around this area, so thanks a lot, and let's get to it. What do you got?
Here we go. Yeah, nice Carnelian agate, not too large, but it's pretty. It's all that matters.
First little find of the day.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, I just found this little guy. Second find of the day. Nothing too dramatic yet. So we tried a spot, and it was kind of a washed out landslide spot with some diatomaceous earth, and we found a couple agates right away, and it was really cool, and it looked like the spot. You know, we were excited to kind of go down the ravine and follow the landslide a ways. But then this guy drove by and said, "You're on private property," and we're like, "No, we looked on Google. This is public land." And he's like, "No, you're on private property." We're like, "Okay, you know, have a good day." And he drove off. But then, so we stayed. But then 5 minutes later, he was back again, and he told us again, and he said, "I'm gonna go tell my neighbor," or whatever. And then we were like, "Dang!" And we stayed for a few more minutes, and then he came back again. So we got a little stressed out. I'm not all about the conflict. Zach over here was like, "Hey, we'll talk to you and tell you this is public land. You're making this up." But
I was had this happen to me before. This is that guy was a jerk. We were walking in a ditch on the side of the road. The nearest driveway was like half a mile away from us. This guy, first he told us this was his property, then he told us it was his neighbor's property. My guess is he was just a local who didn't like people, outsiders.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It really is. It's because it looked like a great spot. But hey, the wilderness is big. There's a lot of public land up here, and we have now found some that we do believe is public. So we're just walking along, and we saw this high quality bridge. Oh, look at that, dangerous as heck. All right, I just saw something. Do you see it? Right there. Boom. See that? That's a nice big chunk of carnelian. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, that's nice. There we go. So we just picked this guy up. Got twisted a little bit. It's got some bands in it. I don't know if that's like a green or a yellow jasper or something. That is beautiful.
And maybe some agate in the middle, like it's got like layers.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. Okay, so sometimes you're digging around back in the woods and making life hard for yourself. Look at that one sitting right there by the side of the street. Zach just found that one. Good find, Zach.
Yeah.
Here, can you hold that up in the air a little bit? That is a nice, and all of it's carnelian around here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the dominant, what you'll find around Longview, Kelso, Klamath too.
Okay, interesting. That's beautiful. Okay, clearly this guy is better than me because look what he just found. Big agate number.
I got the strainer, that's not fair.
Big agate number 2 there. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Wow, incredible.
Another carnelian agate in the bag.
Oh, nice one, Zach. Well, yeah. I'm hoping luck's gonna turn my way.
This will tumble really good.
Yeah, that looks
It doesn't
nice.
look all that nice, but it'll tumble really nice.
Yep. Wow, that is beautiful, dude. Can you flip it over? Oh. Nice, fine.
I hope that this might be some kind of petrified wood. Looks like maybe like a knot, like in a tree, or maybe like a root knot. What I do is I'll find like a road cut, because you can see a whole layer of like hillside basically, and all the rock layers in it. And when you find that, you'll find all these we found within maybe like 10 square feet of each other. They were all piled together because this creek that ran down the mountain flushed all the layers of rocks down into the ditch where we found these. We didn't have to do any hiking. We just basically sat where we were at in the mud and played it and found all these.
So this rain is crazy, and it's kind of destroyed the rock hunting vibe, if you know what I mean. But I mean, we're pretty dry. We have rain gear and such, but we're still getting wet. Okay, so here I am at one of my favorite Oregon coast beaches. I'm gonna do a rock hunt today, so here I go, and we'll see what we find. It's obviously raining a little bit today, and that's okay. I'm here early. So far, it's been a good day. Pretty productive. Lots of little stuff. Nothing too giant. I'll show you some of my finds here in a minute. I always like finding rock formations like this when I'm down at the coast. Kind of neat. When I'm down here, I always look for little spots like this that are just down by the water's edge at a minus tide. They're kind of hard to get to. You gotta kind of climb to get in here. And then I look through these piles of rock. These are good spots. Unfortunately, it was pouring down rain almost the entire time I was hunting for agates today. And I thought, you know, this is gonna make a lame video with all this wind noise and all this rain. This massive barnacle, look at the size of that thing. That's pretty cool, right? Look at that side, it's all red and beautiful. And then that side's green. This is like a chunk of an agate here. See the bands in there? I'm not sure what this on the outside. This might be saginite out here. Now, some people might say this is not an agate because there's no bands. But you know what? If you look carefully at this thing, if it was cleaned up, you would see that there are bands in here. I can see them. I can see them right in here already. Right, there are bands in there. There's another one. Look at this. Look at that side, and then look at that side. Wow, more agates. And there are bands on this. You just have to look carefully to see them. And then I just got a ton of these mid-sized agates, like this guy here, another Carnelian. And ooh, that one's got some blue on it. That's kind of neat. Got a little hole in it. That's kind of cool, right? See that? Kind of a really cool hunk of jasper here. This one's kind of neat. Look at that. It's kind of small. I wish it was bigger, but that is really cool with those blue bands there. And yes, it's an agate. It's got bands in it. See, people? See the bands? When I was in Longview, Carnelian is all we found. I don't leave any agates behind. I pick up little ones too. So here we are again, down at the Oregon coast in one of my favorite spots. Looking for agates like usual. Let's see what we find. As always, I like to find little spots of rock and gravel in between these bigger types of rocks. It's a minus tide. I'm down here and just looking in spots like this. And just in this little spot, I found this nice little pile of agates here. A lot of time when I find spots like this, I just take my foot and I just kick the rocks around like this. And I hope to uncover something like I just did. See that? Yeah, right there, right there. See that? It's been a great spot so far. Oh, there's one right there. Right there. There's another one. I got just a few, just a few right in this spot right here. Careful not to get pinched by any of the wildlife. Run for your life. I promise I won't hurt you, don't worry. All right, there's one sitting right there. It's right on top of everything. So when I come here in January and February, this is all rock here. But right now it's nothing but sand. Look everywhere. Just sand, sand, sand. Everything is just covered with this layer of sand right now. So while I was sitting in these big rocks like these here, I looked around and there was this little rock sitting there and it had a bunch of crystals in it. And I thought, wow, that's cool. See all those in there? It's probably hard to see them, and so then I'm looking around at more rocks and I see this big one here, this big rock, and it's got a bunch of crystals on it there, and more there, right there, see? Right there, and there. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for more of these. Kind of neat. Okay, a big shout out to Zach for being my tour guide on that first rock hunt. Thanks so much, Zach. I want to do another rock hunt before this summer's over. Let's make it happen. Now, some pros and some cons to hunting in the Willipa Hills versus hunting for agates on the coast. So, some pros to hunting in the Willipa Hills. Almost every agate you find is a big, beautiful Carnelian agate. Carnelian is my favorite. These agates are orange and they're beautiful and they're just the prettiest agates to me in terms of what you find around here. And you also find these big chunks of petrified wood up there in the Willipa Hills. That's pretty cool too. So some of the cons of hunting in the woods are that you might be on somebody's private land and that's just no fun. you have to tromp around in the mud, and there are bushes you can get scratched on, and bees buzzing around and things like that. It's not my favorite environment to be in when I'm hunting for agates. Now, hunting on the coast, I'll have to tell you now, it's my preference. But there are some cons to hunting on the coast too. Some of the pros to hunting on the coast are that you find more agates than you do in the woods. You're just finding agates all the time on the coast, but they're not always as big, and you don't find a whole lot of carnelian or other things like petrified wood. But there is quite a bit of variety on the coast. I also just love the views. I love how open it is. I love the wildlife. I grew up on the ocean, so I love the coast. The coast is probably my favorite place on the planet. So I like to be on the beach. So that's my preference. Some of the cons to hunting on the ocean, though, are that the weather is often poor, right? It's rainy and windy. And also, you have to watch out for the ocean. It can be very dangerous. You always have to keep your eyes on the ocean. So those are some of the cons to being down on the coast. And like I said, the agates are usually smaller, and it's a lot more of the clear agates and not the beautiful carnelian agates. So pros and cons to each. I hope you enjoyed the journey. And if you found it interesting at all, you could subscribe. I will be posting another rock hunting video, hopefully before the summer's over, if Zach takes me out again. And so that'll be coming. And also, there's all kinds of other boring things on my channel, like backyard stuff, me trimming my bamboo, putting up a swimming pool, things like that. So check it out if you want. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.